What's going on, everybody? I'm Nick.
And I'm Joe.
And we're Nick and Joe. Welcome back to our channel. The long-awaited aespa comeback is here. But first, before we get too deep into it, if you're new here, we're two friends.
Two friends.
We like K-pop.
K-pop.
We like K-dramas.
K-dramas.
And we like reacting to those things on YouTube.
Sometimes.
So if you like those things, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss a future video. As I said, aespa's big comeback, specifically...
Next Level.
Next Level.
Next Level is the
now,
name of the song.
There's something fishy going on here.
So I saw a post on like Reddit or something last night about how this song was somehow related to this Next Level song from a Fast and Furious offshoot movie.
Got it. Hobbs and Shaw.
Hobbs and Shaw.
Classic.
I have no idea. I don't know anything about Fast and Furious
It's a
movies.
classic.
Okay. Well, anyway, so I went ahead and listened to the Next Level song, and I don't think this is going to be a cover.
How do you know?
It's going. I think that they might use the hook from the Fast and Furious song as the hook from the song, but I don't think it's going to be a cover. It does not seem like the right style
Very
for that.
Well, unless they completely flip it.
Unless they just completely flip it. But also, there's something really interesting about this. When I listened to the Fast and Furious song, Next Level, there's like this bass line in it, and to me, it sounded almost identical to the bass line from Black Mamba. Yes. So
I could see Black Mamba in a Fast and Furious movie, so
we'll do a little side by side.
A little side by side
really quick, just to see what I'm talking about here.
You did some research.
Yeah. So this is the Hobbs and Shaw song.
Hello. It's the same tone. It's like the first same couple notes. It's like the same progression.
Yeah, it sounds very similar. I think like the timing is a little bit different.
Yeah.
It does like that quick succession of notes in the beginning, whereas in the Black Mamba song, it's at the end of the progression. But in Black Mamba, it sounds
first three notes.
Yeah, it's like.
Yes.
It's like very similar.
What is happening? And then play the Fast and Furious one more time.
It's so similar to me. When I've heard it, that's all I can think about.
It's the same key.
Yeah.
First of all, I can tell. It's basically the same first three notes, and it's in the same key, and it's like almost
but it does
the same
almost
bass.
that same like fill thing.
Yes.
But in this, it happens like at the beginning of the progression, and in the Black Mamba, it happens at the end of the progression.
What's happening? Is
So,
this
like,
the Fast and Furious industry?
So
in
I have
K-pop,
no
or?
idea what's going on, but I thought it was funny that this song is somehow tied into this. Maybe it's not, and it's just called the same thing, and people were just speculating that. But I read that like they perhaps bought the copyright to use this or like sample it in some way or something.
Interesting.
But yeah, so
What
I thought
a
that was
curveball.
I thought that was kind of weird. But let's listen to it and
Let's listen to it.
Let's see if it's
Also, we've just watched the whole movie that they put out.
Yeah,
the 10-minute like sci-fi clip. I forget what it's called. It's called like Black Mamba or something like that. By introducing like their characters in this whole cinematic universe.
This looks like the end of that.
Yes.
Is like the beginning of this
I'm all for it if they're gonna double down on this kind of cinematic thing. But let's listen. Next Level by aespa. Big comeback here.
Yeah. All right, you ready to go?
Fast and Furious, Hobbs and Shaw, here we come. Okay, yeah, it's like that bass line again.
I'm on the next level. Yeah, 절대적으로를 지켜. 내 손을 놓지 마라.
I love this spaceship.
광야로 걸어가. 알아 내 home ground. 위협에 맞서서 제껴라, 제껴라, 제껴라.
Oh.
상상도 못한 breakout. 유혹은 깊고 진.
So it is like the same.
Bass line, yeah.
Well, no, this is the same like
Oh,
melody and stuff too, but they just replaced it with Korean words.
got it.
I'm on the next level.
Keeping it dark. Didn't switch up for the hook. Oh, Matrix vibes. Loser. So far, it's all very minimal. Like nothing has really blasted the speakers out yet.
Yeah.
The concept is great. I love this sci-fi concept.
Oh, there's the snakes again.
snakes again. So this is following the song, the other song?
Yeah. All these parts so far have been.
Oh,
I mean,
this
this
is
is
switch up.
Yeah.
Where did that come from? This sounds like it's from another song. Oh, okay. Now we're really switching up. It's a whole experience.
Yeah. It's like a transition track and like a concept album.
Yeah.
I like that, like the fading in between them and their eyes, as they called them.
Their eyes.
The context. Crazy.
So the big bad is Black Mamba. Okay, now we're back.
Yeah. This is like. I'm gonna talk about this at the end.
Yeah.
Too much to say right now.
Yeah. They're pushing some boundaries, I would say.
Yes.
This will be interesting to see them perform this live. Like,
Yeah,
with all
it's
these
like a whole
sections.
experience.
Strong ending.
Okay.
So the eyes, the virtual versions of
Yeah.
them, I figured that was a play on like AI, but it's
Yeah.
AE,
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, and like they were pronouncing it I, like the AE,
Yeah.
but in their name it's pronounced aespa. It's not like aespa, it's
Right.
aespa. Like, so I find that's a little weird. But with this, like that whole like part in the middle where it broke into like an entirely different song, it was like about like the storyline.
Right.
So like I think that their concept is more than just like a concept like.
It's not like they're just in the spaceship and they're dealing with the big bad snake for this
Yeah,
video.
Exactly.
It's like a world.
But like a lot of groups, they talk about their concept, and that just means like, oh, like what they look like, what their songs sound like and stuff. But this seems like it's like a full like concept.
Like they have a
album.
story.
Yeah, like they're gonna release an album that is like a full concept album. Like,
Maybe not. Well, it
Maybe
would
not
be
like a-
crazy if they did a full album.
Yeah, but like like. I don't think it would be like a full album, but I think that there will be like elements of that in the actual music.
The whole story
and
will
not
get
just
told.
in the visuals and like their
Right.
appearance and stuff. Like there's
See,
actually
a lot of groups go with that concept visually.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
few have like this level of storytelling, I
Exactly.
think. And this coming off of the 10-minute video, which people should definitely watch because it was very cool.
Yeah.
This is pushing some boundaries. And musically, it's interesting too because it just like, well, first, it's back in the Black Mamba vein of like kind of harder style
Yeah.
electronic versus Forever, which was a
Yeah.
very light ballad.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to see them come back to this, which is the style I like. And then it just has those random switch up in the middle where the style switches. So I wonder if when they perform it live, if they'll even do that switch up or if they'll just do like a shorter version of like the main
Yeah.
concept of the song.
because this does not strike me as like a single. Really?
No,
Because
it's
the
an
whole
interesting
song is
choice.
like a hook, like
Yeah.
like the entire thing, and then it just has that random switch up in the middle. There's not like a real structure to it.
The only thing that can make sense of this whole Fast and Furious tie-in is that there's like a Fast and Furious movie coming out, and that will they potentially be on the soundtrack?
Oh,
or
like they wanted to
something?
remake the song, yeah. But or they just wanted to use the song.
They
And-
just wanted to use the song.
But I find it very strange that they released Black Mamba, like an original single first, and they do Forever, which was a full-on cover. And I wouldn't go. I mean, this is basically a cover,
Right.
Like, and they obviously changed a lot of the English words to Korean, but every part that wasn't that middle like section where it broke into something different was taken from the original song in Fast and Furious. The melodies, like the instrumentation was very similar. It was like slightly more harder and slightly electronic, I guess.
More modern.
Yeah, but it was like almost exactly the same thing as far as like the music and the melodies and everything go. So like it's kind of like they did an original and then like a cover, and then this is like a half cover, like pretty much a cover.
Kind of a cover.
So like when are we gonna get like some more aespa, like original
Like
music?
when are we
like
gonna
real,
get the proper like Black Mamba original
yeah, or
singles?
like EPs or something. Like there's not really been like any like even like a single album with like a B-side or something. Like there really hasn't been like anything, and it's been like what, like 8 months or something like that.
Yeah, well, I'd love to know the strategy behind this group, because the 10-minute like kind of movie that they made is very high budget, and probably expecting more of that. And then from a business perspective, I guess it's easier to buy the rights to a song and just do a new version of it versus like hire writers and do a bunch.
But they gotta have more music.
I'm
like,
sure
ready to
original.
go. Like there's gotta be something in the works for that, because they release a ton of aespa content, like a ton of it, like on YouTube. And so I just think it's very weird that there's no like real like originals coming out, and it's been like when it comes to fall, it's going to be going on like a year. And I feel like you have to have more than just the one true original single. Because Black Mamba is my favorite song by them so far.
For sure.
And this one is more in that vein, but it's not.
It's no Black Mamba.
Exactly. It's not quite the same.
I think this is SM really experimenting, just trying something new, which I'm all for. But just keep us with more of a steady flow of content for sure, which we'll probably get some behind the scenes stuff after this, making up video vlogs, because they were very funny in their vlogs and they're very entertaining. So I'd love to see more behind the scenes stuff like that. But I'm all for the experimentation. Give me more of this sci-fi world. I want to know about how they're going to defeat the Black Mamba and spend more time as their virtual eyes. You know, that's cool. A lot to unpack here.
Yeah, a lot going on, I think.
For sure. Well, let us know what you all think, and if you have answers to some of our questions, let us know in a comment down below. We would love to hear your speculation, your theories, or maybe some things that you know and we don't. Like this video if you want to see more aespa on the channel. Make sure you subscribe so you can see more K-pop reactions on this channel. But for now, that's going to be it. My name is Nick.
And I'm Joe.
And we're Nick and Joe.